Okay, so are you ready to do Janis Joplin now, Brian?
Janis, piece of my heart, baby.
Okay, let me know when we're hot.
We're hot.
Oh, God. You keep doing this to me. Go on.
Hi, this is Brian White. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 3 of Celebrity Souls Speak with Brian and Rene. Janis Joplin. My wife Rene is a medium, and I've been a radio personality for over 50 years. The other side established communication with us because they wish to stay in touch with this dimension. They know I truly love and respect music and the artists that perform it, and Rene is a huge music fan as well. We started this podcast and have been interviewing celebrities that have passed over. We're giving them a platform. They have a lot to say, and we are in contact and passing along their thoughts.
Thanks, Brian. During the interview with Janis, we discovered that she came back here to try again. Our souls have choices and can choose to stay in their dimension or go to other dimensions that we are not privy to. Or they can come back here and have a go at living again. Janis was the first artist to discuss her return with us. The first artist, but not the only artist. I won't spoil the surprise. You can listen to our podcast so you can hear their story.
It's so amazing to think that we can return.
Well, it's so amazing to think that we're not what we perceive ourselves to be. We are souls in a human body. It's like the human body is our vessel, and then our souls go back to this dimension that we originally came from. So yeah, it's a little hard to deal sometimes with the human part of our lives, which is the ego, which is competing against our soul, which is our all-knowing place.
How profound is that, Rene?
That's pretty damn profound.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
impressed.
Haven't had a glass of wine yet either, huh? Well, when I told Brian we were talking to Janis, he said, "Oh my goodness, I just watched something on TV about her. I've seen a lot of documentaries, but this one was special. It was an hour long. I really enjoyed listening to it, and I want to say, Janis, I think you gave the world a lot." Unfortunately, Janis didn't realize how she helped to mold a whole generation of people who were searching for something more than what our lives were giving us. I can remember as a young teen thinking that she was the strongest woman I knew of. But it isn't always how it looks, is it? Janis commented, "I couldn't seem to get it right. I could not seem to fit in. I could not seem to get my focus where I wanted it."
I understand that now, but during that time in the late 60s, early 70s, we didn't know that. We thought that you really had it together, especially after Monterey.
Yeah, I mean, everybody was shocked about what happened with Janis. Janis's death, like so many others who have succumbed to drug use, is still a mystery to some today. There are rumors swirling around that she died somewhere else and was brought back and dumped in her hotel room. Janis had given up drugs. She had a weak moment and bought heroin, a potent dose, too strong for her recovering body, and it killed her. In her own words, when asked was it suicide or an accident, Janis stated, "I didn't do it on purpose, it just happened. I was getting high, got too high, I guess. Woke up here. I'm happy here, so I guess it's not a bad thing. Still jam and hang with those who are here, no stress."
One of the best things about what we're doing is being able to put rumors to bed. People are able to make peace with their feelings knowing their celebrity didn't intend this to end their life.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that they appreciate is that they're able to set the story straight about this is who I really was and this is what really happened and not just something that was made up from the tabloid. You're hearing it right from the soul who experienced this.
And so far from what we've learned, nobody really intentionally committed suicide.
Nah, well, not yet. Yeah, well, there is one.
Okay.
But we'll get to him later. Janis said her life wasn't so bad. "No, I just made choices based on how I felt at the time. Drugs helped me to cope with life. It's hard, yes, and you have to be strong and don't give up."
It's hard when people die by their hands. They just pushed the envelope too far this time.
Janis asked, "Do you know, I came back." "What do you mean you came back?" Janis said, I came back." "Oh, right." I tried it again." "Well, I know that you left Big Brother and put together the Cosmic Blue Bands." No. I died and came back." "Oh, well, okay. Back as who?" "Amy. I called myself Amy." "And what did you do? Wait, were you Amy Winehouse?" "Amy Winehouse. Listen to the music." "Amy's very bluesy, just like you, Janis, and you were both 27, the 27 Club." "Well, like they say, Janis, third time's the charm." "Nah, I don't know if I'm going to try it again. It was hard both times."
Wow, so which career did you like more? Or can you really put it in perspective like that? I think I did what I wanted to do the first time around, and it felt like I was creating something. I think the second time it felt like I was trying to recreate it. You know, I can understand that because back in the 60s, first with Big Brother, and then later the Cosmic Blues Band, and then when you put out Pearl, you blazed a trail. I'm not sure if Amy blazed a trail. I was trying to do something different, Janis says. I was trying to see if there was a way to be in the music business and be happy. Apparently not. Well, how many people in the music business that are performers like yourself are really happy? Man, that's your job. I don't know. I think that people who play for a living are basically unhappy. Why is that? Because to do it for a living, you have to give up control. They try to make you into a machine, and it ain't right. Well, that's what we hear from everybody. And I know this too from being in the radio business throughout my entire career. The record companies would come to me every week, bring me dozens and dozens of records, and maybe out of the dozens, 2 or 3 were good, and the rest we just threw out. And I think that's part of it. The record industries wanted bad music to be played, and that to me was not the right thing to do. I always wanted to play the good music by the artist. Does that make sense? She says, yeah, it makes sense. I get that. But it seems like you have to be able to pay people a decent living and then say, just go do what you want to do. That's what works for artists. I don't want to be on a clock. I don't want to be on somebody's calendar. I just want to do what I want to do.
Right on. I'm confused about the Janis-Amy relationship. So when we talk to Amy, it's you? Janis says, we're the same person. I just couldn't come back as Janis. And I thought, let's try it all new person, new reputation, and let's see where it goes. So you're the first person that we've talked to that's come back as someone else. So very fascinated. Janis says, there's plenty of us. Really? Got to add that to the list of questions. Janis says, nothing's changed. It doesn't matter when you come back. Nothing's changed. Who's going to change it? Time. It's a big, big deal. We are, all of us, just continuing to see if anything has happened. Man, I'd kill for a cigarette.
We can't wait to write your story, Janis. Is it okay to say that you are Amy? Or is it something you would rather not talk about? Say what you want. I'm not ashamed of it. Janis isn't even the first person that I was. Really? Who were you before that? I was Ma. Ma? Yeah, Ma. Help me, I'm not sure who this is. The Blues, man. Ma Rainey. Who else, Janis? Oh, you don't want to hear about all that. Well, Janis, I always thought you were very cool anyway. It's good to hear. I think I ruined my reputation on the way out both times, so it's nice to hear that some people don't think I was a complete crackpot.
Oh, no. Your music speaks. Your fans don't care what you did, how you lived your life. It doesn't matter. That was your choice. It's the music. The music's amazing. Think about it. You were just amazing in both incarnations. I don't know Ma Rainey, but I'm going to find out about her. Just keep making music and come back again. Janis says, I don't know, man. You'll have to do some convincing. Well, Janis, music right now is not so good. Current music is really bad. We need some resurrection here. We need some good music back on the chart. We have shit for music now. It's awful. My grandkids are growing up with crap. You have got to come back. Janis says, I'll think about it. I can't make any promises. I'm having a lot of fun where I am. What do you like the most about where you are? Janis says, I like it. It's like you say about the music. I'm able to play without all the confusion, without all of the demands. I can just play and be myself, right? And I'm playing with other people who are here, who are thinking about all of the things that are important to us. It's amazing. It's amazing. Wow, and we're talking to all these people. We've been talking to a lot of you that have passed over, and everybody's so happy. Everybody's doing their own thing. We're doing shows about artists like you, giving you a chance to tell it like it really was and how it is now where you are. What do you think? I have a lot of respect for what you guys are trying to do. Yeah, it's a good idea. Most of us would like people to know the truth about how it really was. Can we get in touch with you to talk about you and Amy and even Ma? We want to tell your stories. Janis says, let's do that. One last thing. What advice do you have for humanity? Love each other.
Great. Thank you so much, Janis.
Thank you, Janis. Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. Join Celebrity Souls Speak on Facebook at facebook.com/The Celebrity Souls Speak. And check out Renee's blog at commonsenseinwilmingtonnc.blogspot.com. Sense spelled CENTS.